That punch didn't even connect. That kick didn't even connect. They're not even having him. What the hell just happened? Of my most recent SmackDown video, I said I would see you guys sooner than expected. After that video ended, I literally walked to my closet, pulled this blazer out, and here we are. Let's get fancy with it. I feel like Solo Sikoa. Saturday night main event starts with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn goes for a haluva kick, and Paul Heyman grabs his leg from outside of the ring. You have the return of Big Bronson Reed. He spears CM Punk through the barricade. With all the distraction and the referees trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Paul Heyman, you have Braun Breaker hitting Sami Zayn with a spear for the win. Now Bronson Reed gets in the ring and he squares up with Braun Breaker, and then Seth Rollins kind of steps in front of Braun Breaker. He immediately hugs Bronson Reed. They're all in cahoots. Bronson and Braun shake hands. He's the newest member of this Seth Rollins faction. I think Seth Rollins should go back to his Messiah gimmick. He walked out with the all black. He had the jacket with the fur on it again. Man, he really just needs the glove and the theme song change. And how is this any different from the Messiah? Bring that back. That theme song was fire. It didn't last too long. Next, we got Chelsea Green's fine ass versus Zelina Vega for the United States Championship. And I'm probably just crazy, but these ladies actually look like they were in a tag team. Like, what are the odds that they wear the exact same three colors? I believe it was blue, red, and either some combination of yellow and gold. Zelina Vega basically leaves Chelsea Green bloody after botching a 619. You know what? Let me not say botching because that's a little bit harsh. After hitting a sloppy 619. I don't know what happened here. She won the match after a top rope code red. And I'm not really mad at the, let's call it what it is. I'm not mad at the botch because it does happen. These ladies are professionals. It happens to everybody. Like I often mention when I'm defending Nia Jax, as long as it's not intentional, which obviously it wasn't, all is well. I'm just upset that Chelsea Green has not won on SmackDown or a pay-per-view since, let me see when it was. It was almost 3 months ago, March 7th. Now, I know Chelsea Green's been on record saying she only cares about her character work and she doesn't really care about wins or losses or championships. But 3 months? This is getting outrageous now. Justice for Chelsea Green. This is getting crazy. Do you know what happened the last time? Do you know what happened 3 months ago on SmackDown? Cody Rhodes was your not your United States champion. Cody Rhodes was your Universal champion. LA Knight was your US champion. You had Braun Strowman feuding with Jacob Fatu. 3 months ago, that's, what, a quarter of a year? Chelsea Green needs a win, man. This is getting ridiculous. I said I would like to see a face character, but I was talking to my homies the other day, and I was actually saying Chelsea Green needs to lose her damn mind. You know how she comes out with the almost like it looks like a wedding dress? How sick would it be if she went like batshit psycho prom, just lost her mind prom queen? 3 months is a long time to not win. Trust me, I'm a new YouTuber. Oh man, quick reminder to like and subscribe as it does help and it's truly appreciated. John Cena and R-Truth. So now John Cena makes his entrance, all well and good. His music starts right back up. We get Ron Cena. And what this entrance reminded me of, it was R-Truth fully decked out in John Cena gear. He had his own custom shirt made that had Ron over John. You'll see, I'll put a picture in the video. But this reminded me of playing a video game like, say, SmackDown vs. Raw or even WWE 2K25, and you just go into settings and switch R-Truth's entrance to John Cena's. This is what this reminded me of. So you get John Cena versus Ron Cena, as I mentioned. John Cena goes to use his title as he's been using in his past matches. He looks like he has a moment of reconsideration, so he doesn't use it. He rethinks. He hands it to the ref. The ref gets it out of here, the fans cheer, and immediately R-Truth gets hit with a low blow, an attitude adjustment. John Cena still heel. 1, 2, 3. John Cena beats Ron Cena. As R-Truth stands up, Cena gets his title back, and he nails him with the title. anyway. Backstage, we get a quick little promo with John Cena and Jey Uso. Jey Uso says, yo, the last time I seen you, Us, I threw you over the top rope. And John Cena essentially goes, yeah, you did, but I'm looking forward to the next time I'm seeing you. He essentially says, my goal is to ruin wrestling, and how crazy would it be if I left with my championship and I made sure that your World Heavyweight Championship was around the waist of a YouTuber? That would definitely ruin wrestling. See you out there. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a steel cage with Jesse the Body Ventura joining Pat McAfee and Michael Cole on commentary. Super important. I'll get into that in a second. You have Drew McIntyre hitting the Claymore. He doesn't hit the Claymore. He goes for the Claymore spot. So he's essentially has a chair in the corner. Drew McIntyre goes to hit the Claymore, and this is the match that won at WrestleMania. This is the move that won the match for him at Mania. Drew McIntyre gets out of the way. He takes a page out of classic Undertaker's book. He uses the chair and almost crushes Drew McIntyre's throat with it. He hits a concerto. He slowly walks past Drew McIntyre. He has the door open. He walks out of the ring. His feet hits the floor. Damian Priest wins via exit of the cage. And Jesse the Body Ventura. I've seen a lot of people praising this, so please, please, please let me know in the comments how you feel about this. I hated this, man. I'm not gonna lie. Damian Priest's legs hit the floor. First of all, before he walks out of the ring, you have Jesse the Body Ventura saying he's wasting too much time. Drew McIntyre damn near looks dead. Leave the man alone. Just let's see this play out. He's walking to the door. He walks down the steps. Both feet hit the floor. Jesse Ventura goes, what the hell just happened? Look at this BS. You're just gonna walk through the door? Why wouldn't you climb over the cage? And I'm like, Jesse, you gotta work smarter, not harder. He just had a match. Why would you climb over the cage when you could just call to have the door open? And this almost reminded me of watching wrestling with a non-wrestling fan, and they have to call every little thing out, almost like they don't realize that they're watching a scripted product. It was so annoying. You know how it is when you watch something with a non-wrestling fan and they're like, oh, well, that punch didn't even connect. That kick didn't even connect. They're not even having him. What the hell just happened? He's not even having him in a headlock. It was unbearable. I didn't like it. It took away from the product. It made Jesse seem uninformed and almost like the old cranky guy. I get that he's a legend. I get you want to pay your respect. I get that he means a lot to Saturday Night Main Event. But if he's just going to have this almost abrasive look, and you could tell he didn't even flow with Michael Cole or Pat McAfee. They pretty much were cutting each other off the whole time. Not feeling this at all. No disrespect to Jesse Ventura, but I don't know, man. Just stay away from commentary. This was not fun. Oh, look at this. It was only a 5-match card. So now we have the main event already. It was Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. You have Jey hitting a splash, and then he goes for the pin when John Cena runs down to the ring, pulls the referee out. He's beating Uso down, beating him down. And why does this light keep flashing? My apologies. Essentially, you have Cody Rhodes running down to make the save. He hits John Cena with a crossroads. The ref was down, so obviously now he's back up. Jey Uso hits a spear and a splash on Logan Paul. 1, 2, 3. Still your World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. Cody Rhodes takes the mic, and for Money in the Bank, we get the match made official. It will be Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus Logan Paul and John Cena. So that should be a banger. This was a short little match. I think it only got about 5 minutes. It got the point across. Not every match needs to run half an hour, 45 minutes. So it did what it needed to do, and that was Saturday night's main event in the books. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a nice, quick little show. Roughly ran about 2 hours and 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. Matches were bangers. Justice for Chelsea Green. Peace out. 3 months. 3 months my ass.